Well. Let's go talk about my baby, pound versus yen. Pound versus yen right over here on the weekly, coming back down and beginning the week with just a massive sell-off. So we closed last Friday with a massive squeeze to the upside. This week opens straight up, just erasing the whole fucking gains of that day, coming back down to base on the 200 exponential and bouncing off that so far. Now lower time frames, a little bit difficult to decipher actually, a little bit difficult to decipher. Let's go to the 2 hour. Yeah, it looks like we are kind of getting caught up right around this region, and there is more downwards pressure than upwards pressure. We do see daily Stokes heading up a little bit. What about weekly? Weekly Stokes are still down. Weekly does make me think that the next move is likely up, and that this is just a shakeout to the downside. But holy shit, man, what a brutal fucking way to start the week. If I'm going off the lower time frames, do we come back down and grind out 140, 145 even, 144.9? Probably, but I don't think that it gets broken. Daily probably does bounce off this area more than anything. It's going to depend where the daily closes today. Does it close above or below 145.4? If it closes above 145.4, I'm bullish for a move back up to the 146 level and probably beyond. If we end below 145.4, looking for continuation to the downside, probably down towards here, towards prior low, 144.5, and we will have a lower target, down around here. I mean, this is just going to be one massive triangle. So that'd be somewhere down around like 144, flat. Again, stakes are high right now. That's going to be a big trade. I'm curious what the monthly looks like right now as well. Yeah, monthly is very bizarre. Rejection off the 21, but we have caught wind of the red 10 simple. So monthly is saying that, hey, if we do take out prior low, even the red 10 simple, we're probably coming back down to this area right over here, 139.7. I mean, Jesus Christ, that would be a huge move. By the same token, if we go the bullish route on this, we're probably going to march our way towards 150. So the stakes are very high right now. I mean, the next big trade is right on the tip of our tongues. Monthly Stokes are to the upside right here. Monthly RSI is trending above the exponential as well. So do I lean to the upside here? Maybe a little bit, yeah. Maybe a little bit. But again, this one's kind of a news-driven thing with the pound, right? All the Brexit talks and whatnot. Euro versus bot. All right, I got you, man. I got you. EURTH. What is it? TBB? No, THB. No, nope. THB. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, Thailand bot. Alrighty. Is Euro still bullish? Not so much, actually. Actually, not at all. Holy shit, man. Euro's very bearish. Euro's very bearish here. Holy shit, man. What's going on? Here's the thing, Charlie. This is the M of death. This is the M of death right here. But I am cautious to say that it's just going to dump right through this area. It does look like it wants to do that, though. Holy shit. Is Thailand that strong right now? Or what the fuck's going on, man? I would say that next, short term, looking for a move back down to 35.50. Longer term, I have no choice but to be bearish on this. We are in a descending triangle. I do think that we're probably going to come back down and test the support. If we break the support, then this thing's going to go much, much lower. Probably back down to the prior lows at like 34.50. Charlie, you can tell though that I'm struggling being bearish right here, just because I do feel like I just feel like at some point we probably do have a little bit of a hunt to the upside, which we really haven't seen as of yet. But overall, a bearish chart. A little bit surprising. Alrighty. Me says, how about much loved and traded CAD versus Swiss franc? Sure, man. We can look at that on Oanda. And what do we got here? Hourly's bullish. Daily's bullish. Weekly, kind of bullish. Just consolidation really is what it is. But yeah, daily I'd say wants to move up, probably back to the prior highs at like 76 cents. Lower time frames looking like they want to move back up there as well. Something like this is what we're doing. It looks like something like this. It's gonna be back up to like 76. And fuck, I missed it. Bullish. Actually, very constructive in this area. Probably wants to move back up to 135. What does the weekly say? Weekly's bullish too. What does the monthly say? Are all time frames bullish? Monthly's bullish too. What about a 4 hour? 4-hour looks like it wants to work its way up as well. Although, nah, do I take that back? 4-hour can easily have a retracement. 4-hour can easily come back down to 134, but higher time frames are bullish. Lower time frames, kind of undecisive on. I wouldn't be trading the lower time frames right here. They're kind of inconclusive, but higher time frames I do like, and I do think work higher from here towards 135 and beyond. USD versus yen, says Imril. I got you, man. All right, USD JPY. Okay, on Oanda. And what do I have to say here? Okay, daily's gotten beaten up a lot. This is probably the time to start looking for a bounce. In fact, I do think that we're about to see a bounce right here. Massive bullish divergence on the 4-hour. 4-hour regaining the exponential as well along the way. I do think that at the very least, like extremely low time frames, pops back up to 110.3, maybe with a chance to get a little bit higher towards 110.5. 4-hour Stokes can be crossing up to the upside as well. Let's go back to the daily though. Daily's gotten beaten up a lot, but we're kind of getting picked up off the prior low, or sorry, yes, the prior low right over here. I do think that we try to bounce this area and try to work this way up a little bit. Work this one on a little bit higher. Weekly bouncing off the 200x bench moving average. So yes, overall, I would say that this is, a little bit more bearish than not on the higher time frames, but I do think that we bounce off this area on this pass. I think that that's quite likely. Let's go check out Dixie as well. I do want to see what Dixie's doing. And Dixie, another thing that's kind of contra to Bitcoin, right? And Dixie was in about a 3-year downtrend from 2016 to end of 2018. Well, Bitcoin was in a 3-year uptrend for that time. Then Bitcoin puts in its highs, been low ever since. Dixie puts in its lows, been higher ever since. So I do, and these do, obviously trade against each other, right? It's Bitcoin versus the dollar, not Bitcoin versus whatever. You get what I'm saying. My point is that Dixie looks a little bit more, and sorry, this is the dollar index. Dixie's looking more bullish to me. Looking to me like it's above all major moving averages. Put on the drawing tools, we do see it is approaching, or sorry, it did kind of take out this major resistance right here. We are approaching, we are kind of basing off support right now, but overall, I'd be bullish on Dixie, which does make it a little bit more difficult to be bullish on Bitcoin like longer term. So I just do want to show that this is a time to be a little bit more cautious. Although yes, I do think that Bitcoin has a little bit more to go. I would be, I'd be securing profits if you've been having a good week, if you've been having a good month, you've been having a good last couple of months to the upside. Then fuck yeah, man. Like I said, just for full transparency, I will keep this position open for a while, but I will look to close it relatively soon. It's very small what's left over. I really wanted to close most of what I had because I don't really even on a streamer account. I know it's just a streamer account, but it is real money, so I don't want to I want to treat it like a real account. So I will cover that, especially when I'm not going to be at the computer too much. Should we take a look at the euro? I guess why not? We're here. Euro lower time frames probably up. Do I stick with that? Yeah, lower time frames probably back up to test 112. Ultimately, I would like to see a move back up to 112.5 before resumation of prior trend. It's difficult. The weekly is bearish, the monthly is bearish, but with it, the longer that they stay down around this area without breaking, the more and more likely it becomes that we push back up. And I think that's kind of I think that's what's going to happen now. Kind of overstayed your welcome in this area. It's starting to look a little bit more like a throw over.